The Bishop Tube site in East Whiteland Township, Pennsylvania, sits vacant and dormant, but plans to build more than 200 homes at the former metals and pipe plant has led to an eruption of anger among residents in this Chester County community. Those feelings boiled to the surface in April during an informational meeting with town officials.
You were lied to, so what can we do right now to stop it?
The soil, surface, and groundwater at the 13-acre site is contaminated with TCE. The chemical is classified as a probable human carcinogen by the EPA. Dave Wurst worked at the plant, where he says the problem is widespread.
Trichloroethylene was first detected from some of the reports I found back in 1980. The first test well was actually dug in 81. There's been numerous dug since then. Properties along Conestoga Road came up with trichlor, undrinkable. It's been a nightmare for the people over here.
The zoning for the site was recently changed from light industrial to housing. Residents and the Delaware Riverkeeper Network oppose a development plan, saying only a partial cleanup of the contamination is being required prior to the proposed development.
The township does not know, we do not know, I don't see it anywhere on the record, when, how, or to what degree this site will be cleaned up in the future. When will it be fully cleaned up? Are we going to be bringing new people and new families to a site that is underlain by serious and significant contamination? Because that sure looks like what the plan is, and that seems awfully irresponsible for everybody to be pursuing that.
Nobody's answering how they're going to get the dirt out of there, all the heavy metals and the salts from the acid tanks that are right there where the road they want to put. There's just a lot unanswered.
The Little Valley Creek runs behind the site. It flows into the exceptional value Valley Creek watershed. Monitoring wells track contaminants moving in groundwater. Opponents say construction will require cutting trees and removing a steep slope, causing more runoff.
Well, my understanding is that once you take this mountain and strip it and put asphalt buildings and concrete, you have to have a water runoff with a series of holding tanks under the ground so that it's not flooding into this creek. And they said, correct. I said, who's going to pay for that upkeep? Once again, the homeowners association.
The Delaware Riverkeeper Network and residents are calling for a total cleanup of the area and restoring it to a natural setting.
We just like to see, I don't want to see other people die like most of my coworkers have. I have cancer. I'm a cancer survivor now for over 13 years. Majority of my coworkers have died from cancer from in there. We don't want to see people working or living on there until it's properly cleaned up.
An informational meeting on the proposed project will be held on Wednesday, June 7th at 7:30 p.m. at the Great Valley Middle School. Township and Pennsylvania DEP officials are scheduled to attend.